Welcome back to The Great Expanse by John Bab 426 here on YouTube. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I was outside in some shorts. Not to give you guys any images or mental pictures. Anyway, but it's a great day. Okay, great weather. And I'm coming to you with some MCU news. But first, if you've liked the videos that you've seen thus far, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Share these videos with other people that you know that like comic book stuff as much as you do. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications all, so the next time a new videos drop, you'll know about it second. I'll know about it twice. That was a tough one, but still. One breath champ. Would be me. And I've done several videos about this topic, but I'll say the headline still jumped off the screen. The website is Forbes. Yes, as in Forbes. Okay. It says, new report says Fantastic Four's Reed Richards has been cast. Now, I've done videos where it says the prime candidate for the lead in the casting of Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, for the upcoming Fantastic Four movie due to drop on Valentine's Day, February 14, 2025, 2 years from now, is none other than Adam Driver. Okay? So let's read the article. And I'm sorry, the Fantastic car is backing up. Anyway, the author is Paul Tassi. I've done videos about his articles as well. And here we go. While rumors about who will take the roles of Marvel's new Fantastic Four cast have been circulating for a while now, lately some have appeared to be more substantive than others, but without official confirmation, everything should still be taken with some degree of skepticism. Alright, so that lets me know right here that we don't have anything that's concrete. The main rumors over the past week or two was that Marvel had offered the role of Reed Richards to Adam Driver after previous rumblings around John Krasinski and Penn Badgley. I have no idea who Penn Badgley is. Now, a new report says that Driver has accepted the role. A report. Driver is no stranger to the world of giant Disney universes, of course, playing Kylo Ren in the new Star Wars trilogy, though of all the faults with those movies, I don't think anyone had much against his performance. And I agree with that. And he's been incredible in loads of other movies, from The Last Duel, I have not seen, to Marriage Story, which earned him an Oscar nomination for Best Actor. And he, of course, broke onto the scene first in HBO's Girls, which I have never seen. Looks-wise, it's easy to see how Driver could fit into the role of the MCU's smartest man. Maybe not like Ioan Gruffudd looking perfect, but good enough, certainly. I'm wondering if he'll get a haircut. He'll get a haircut. Okay? Right. The rest of the cast is not reported to be fixed yet, despite many past rumors. And remind me to talk about two of those rumors. A similar report making the rounds alongside the Driver news is that Margot Robbie has been offered the role of Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, where she'd be Driver's wife. Kudos for Adam Driver. Robbie is, of course, one of the biggest A-listers in Hollywood these days, and also a superhero veteran, playing Harley Quinn in 3 films now for DC. So now she'd span both universes if she took this job, though she wouldn't be the first actor to do so. I think I heard that Normal People / Gladiator 2's Paul Mescal was in the running for Johnny Storm. I am not familiar with Paul Mescal. Then there was this really weird rumor, okay, so they're going to talk about it here, about Mila Kunis playing the Thing, but she has since denied that. So far, Driver as Reed Richards appears to be the closest thing to a reality, but again, even if this offer and acceptance are still based on insider reports, and nothing is confirmed yet. I hope it's true, honestly. This is Paul talking, the author. I could absolutely see Driver in that role, and I think he would be a great asset to the MCU. Whatever went wrong in Star Wars with this character was not his fault, and I loved him in loads of stuff. I'm less sure about Robbie as Sue Storm, but that's a conversation for another day, I suppose. Alright, so that's the end of the article. I'm of the mind where I want to see Adam Driver as Reed Richards now, because I like and respect Adam Driver as an actor. And again, Paul Tassi did say this earlier, but yeah, Kylo Ren definitely was not his fault. And the direction that his character took, his story, very bland, but he did a great job. Adam Driver, easily one of the standouts of the Star Wars sequel trilogy movies. Okay? Because that's what they are. They're movies. You know, we as Star Wars fans, we're worried about the lore, the universe, but as movies, they're pretty good. Just not Star Wars movies. All right? But Adam Driver, I definitely want to see him in the role of Reed Richards. And I'm not too familiar with this generation's actors and actresses, so I really can't give a fantasy casting. But Mila Kunis, like whoever started that rumor should be like slapped with a wet noodle. A big wet noodle. Okay? Nothing to do them any physical harm, but the internet is just so messy. It's just a wretched hive of scum and villainy since we're talking about Star Wars. Like, who would start that rumor? And it got to the point where she had to come out and say it's not true. But why? And it goes back to people just like hating stuff before they see it. We saw it with Michael Keaton's casting back in 1988 as Batman. People were like, no way Beetlejuice or Mr. Mom should be Batman. Wrong. Heath Ledger being cast as the Joker in either 2007 or 2008. No, that guy can't do it. Wrong. Ben Affleck is Batman. Wrong. He played a good Batman, despite what you think about the Zack Snyder movies. So, don't... Just because the MCU is in as I said, a slump right now, it's in a bit of a creative and imaginative valley, storytelling-wise, let's just not throw out the hate parade first before we see something. Like, I could really see somebody just putting Mila Kunis' name out there just to, like, get the people just instigated, just to get them triggered. Like, you know what? Marvel's so terrible. I knew they would come up with something like this. Chill with the hate. Instead of hating, let's have a dialogue. Let's debate. You speak your piece, I'll speak my piece, okay? All right. But Adam Driver, I definitely want to see in the role of Reed Richards because it will be departure for me, okay? And again, as I said, he was pretty good in 65, even though the movie itself kind of fell apart at the end. But there's no problem with Adam Driver's performance. And I saw the beginning of Marriage Story, so he will definitely play a good husband role, okay? Now, how that blends the balance of being a husband and the leader of a superhero team, that's up to the screenplay writer. That's up to the story writer. That's up to the director. Like, oh, great take, or or come across more of a husband here rather than the leader of the team or the world's most intelligent person. Find that balance. Because you have the responsibility of being a genius, of having this just untapped brilliance, and the balance of catering to your best friend, your wife, and your brother-in-law. Can't do that with brilliance. You have to do that with heart. You have to do that with compassion. So the director is the one that has to make sure Adam Driver finds a proper balance, okay, as he juggles these three. Genius, leader, father figure. All right. So that was my take on this article. What do you think about Adam Driver playing Reed Richards? Leave a dissertation in the comments if need be. David Brent, please let them know where their comments go. And don't forget to hit the like button so that this video will show up in other people's feeds as recommendations so that the algorithm will have us stow aboard. Like the Trojan horse. We can sneak into the... Okay, anyway, you get the idea. So do your part, I'll do my part so that The Great Expanse by John Bat 426 can and will expand. It's in the name.